The referee for this fight, Barry Ogeron. And now introducing the opponents. In the red corner, wearing red trunks, she weighed in at 152 pounds. She comes in at 10 wins, 2 losses, 4 by way of knockout. She comes up in weight for this fight. Ladies and gentlemen, from Phoenix, Arizona, the undisputed female welterweight champion of the world, Sunshine! And now, fight fans, in the blue corner, she's wearing black trunks. She weighed 161 pounds. She comes in with a record of 15 wins, 1 loss, 11 knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, from Austin, Texas, by way of Kenner Louisiana, the NAPA Super Middleweight Champion of the world, Ann Wolfe.
Today we got 2 title holders in this match here. It's a 9-title fight. But the welterweight champion, Sunshine, from Phoenix, Arizona, against the super middleweight champion, Ann Wolfe of Austin, Texas. 8 rounds. We're going to see some great female boxing here.
Well, the word is both fighters are excellent fighters. Ann Wolfe from Austin, Texas, wearing the black, in the black. Expect a good showing from her.
And they go right to work. Of course, this fight will really pick the action up after the Rafael Pedro thing.
Ann Wolfe, 15-1, 11 knockouts. She'll certainly do better than her Longhorns did today.
And that was heard around the complex. And right now, Wolfe getting the best of things into round 1.
Good eye contact. She's well focused on her opponent, who is no slouch, the undisputed welterweight champion of the world, Sunshine. We're talking about of the world. This girl is undisputed welterweight champion, Sunshine, in the red trunks, against the current WBC and IFBA super middleweight champion, Ann Wolfe. Barry Ogeron, our referee. Wolfe giving a huge ovation. Wolfe was given a huge ovation when she come in the ring, Tim.
Now she has stolen round 1, I guarantee you.
She's definitely well known in the Coshada area.
Round number 2.
Round 2 is underway. We have 2-minute rounds with the females and scheduled for 8. And Ann Wolfe has made her presence known early in this one as she takes on the undisputed welterweight champion. Jimbo, we got two champs in the ring right now.
Two well-known champs. Ann Wolfe has won titles at 154, 160, and now at 168 on the Ali Martin card. This girl's an undisputed welterweight champ, but she's just looks too frail for Ann Wolfe, who's really built like a man. I even tried to talk the commission into let me put a man in with her, but they wouldn't do it.
Now, Jimbo, I didn't think you could be that persuasive.
I tried.
In other words, you feel she could definitely come away with a few wins, huh, Jim?
I know some guys with winning records not far from home that couldn't whip her.
Well, with the exception of the Rafael Pedro fight, this has been a great card put on right here in Coshada. I mean, the heavyweights were a little slow, but we saw some great action in those early fights.
Jim, I wouldn't have traded those first three fights for anything. There was some drama, some momentum going back and forth. All six guys were trying, and I think that Rafael Pedro fight was great because they were talking about going back with an all-heavyweight card here next time, and I think they've changed their mind.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby O'Quinn got tested tonight.
Nora Papillon, the director of marketing here at Grand Casino Coshada, said, I want Bobby O'Quinn on our card, but I want him to fight somebody. I want somebody to stand up to him, and it worked out good. It was as close as it could be. I actually thought at worst case it should have been a draw.
And Melvin Miller found out what defeat was like tonight, too.
Woo!
We go to round three of this one, and I'm going to tell you what, excellent fight here between Ann Wolfe. Well, actually, Ann Wolfe is dominating this fight right now.
Tim, you're correct, she is. I've never seen Sunshine Fettkether fight. All good reports on her. She's tough. She comes from a Muay Thai martial arts background. And I even called a guy for a backup girl in case something happened. And he said, don't worry, Sunshine will be in the ring. You don't need a backup. And she's standing up. She's tough. But I don't know if she's big enough for Ann Wolfe.
And a big main event coming up. We got a light heavyweight championship fight.
Yes, we do. And let me tell you, that's going to be an exciting fight if it lives up to in the ring to what it is on paper. Donnell Wiggins, WBC Continental America's champion, hasn't lost to Rodney Moore when he broke his hand in the new arena on both the Etienne card, and he called and wanted this fight. He asked for it. He said, I want my revenge. And I said, well, you can get it at Coshada.
Well, Coshada, this is their first fighting venue, and I guarantee you are very happy with the card they've got.
They've been very excited. I'm going to tell you what, this girl's smaller. She's not as strong as Ann, but they're making this as good a fight as the first three. I don't know how long she can do it, but she's getting it right now.
Well, the females fight 2-minute rounds. That helps.
Oh, it does. I'm glad they didn't have female boxing when I was growing up. No telling how many times I'd have got whipped. Woo! Let's heat it up, Dave. Doesn't get any better than that. That's your water, man.
Round 4 is underway with Ann Wolfe dominating this fight, but Sunshine is making her presence known out there.
Tim, look, she's giving all I can ask, and you never know. I mean, she's making Ann fight. She's bringing some pressure to her toward the end of the round. if she doesn't get knocked out, you know, Ann could get tired or something and get caught.
Well, it's brought this crowd to life.
I guarantee you it did. Dave, you ever date any girls could fight like that when you were coming up?
This is nothing but raw talent in the ring right now. And you know, it seemed Wolfe laid back on the ropes in his previous round and maybe saved a lot of energy up, and it really is taking advantage of this round here, and definitely it has to lead on the scorecard. But like you say, Sunshine has not let back any, Jimbo.
You know, she's smaller and she's got to work harder, and Ann may be wearing her down. Let's hope she's in great shape and we get 8 great rounds in here.
Oh, I guarantee you. And I'm going to tell you what, this card, top to bottom, has been exceptional. And like I told Dave, when we started this night, we knew it was going to be big. When Manu Nito, who can headline anywhere, is your opener, you know what kind of card you have.
I agree, Tim. And in fact, we had several guys turn Manu down and didn't want to fight him.
Again, she goes to the ropes.
Yeah.
Final seconds of the round. Speaks, everyone listens.
He speaks. And while we're on the Big Chief, I want to bring up Nora Papian. Tim, as you know, you've been to Indiana with us, the Gulf Coast, and Baton Rouge, and everywhere in between. And you know the group in Baton Rouge does a great job. Nora Papian came over there and watched our operation at our last show there, and he stepped up to the plate and has been as good or better as them. And you know they're one of the best, and he has done a fantastic job here hosting this event, his first boxing event. And
well, he wanted it to be the best it could be, and he's definitely done a great job.
I don't know what I'm going to do for him next time. I don't know if I can top this, so maybe we'll let somebody else do the next one.
Well, Jimbo, we've seen a lot of women bouts in the past, but this has to be probably the most 2 talented girls we've ever seen fight one another.
Dave, they brought Ann Wolfe in to fight on the Kristen Martin, Layla Ali card in Biloxi in August, and they were going to make Ann Wolfe her next opponent, but after they saw her beat the girl and avenge the only loss on her career, I'm not so sure Layla Ali wants to fight her. And I'll tell you what, the way this bout's going, I don't know if she wants to fight Sunshine Fettkether.
Well, the reason you're getting such quality bouts is, like we said, the Grand Casino Coshada has stepped up. They really stepped up and said this first show's got to be big, and they want to do bigger and better every time.
That's right, and they brought in Warriors Promotions, who I work for as a consultant on this show. David Rivas, Marshall Sampson. They hammered out a contract that gave us the funds to put together a first-class show. And as you know, Tim, they always don't run according to the racing form, Dave, but this one has so far.
Right you are. Round 6 is underway. And I'm going to tell you, you know, Ann Wolfe was dominating, but you got to, I mean, Sunshine is one of the toughest competitors you'll see out there.
Well, we got the scout report on Ann Wolfe before this fight, Tim, and I didn't expect you to go that far after hearing so much about her, but Jimbo really brought in a good opponent in Sunshine Fettkether. She has really just morally won this fight herself, but she's definitely less talented, but she's given Ann Wolfe all she wants.
Any lesser a fighter would have already been down several rounds.
Oh, there's
ago.
no doubt, no doubt. Very entertaining fight.
And coming up next, Rodney Moore of Houston is going to defend his NABF light heavyweight title.
Sunshine is an undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
Indeed.
Jimbo's going to bring in
Warrior Productions.
Yeah, they're promoters of this thing.
Hey, how you doing? All right. Dave, I want to introduce gentleman from Warrior Promotions here. Introduce yourself.
David Reeves, Warrior Promotions. How y'all doing?
David, I want to tell you what. This card has been the most exciting way to bring boxing to Coshada for the very first time.
We wanted to set a precedent. We wanted to show the people here in Louisiana and surrounding areas that we have people coming from Texas and people coming from South New Orleans just to come see the fights. We wanted to put on an excellent show for them.
Well, that's y'all have done. And these women have really brought this crowd to life. And we've got a big title match coming up next with Rodney Moore and Donnell Wiggins. But every bout tonight has been a significant bout in what was playing out here. Manu Nito, that is your opener. He's a headline in many, many shows. I mean, he's your opener. You know the type card you have.
Oh, without a doubt. And stick around because the main event, you're going to see some fists fly.
I'll tell you what else. Ann Wolfe here can beat many of the men that I know of on the card.
A lot of people have made the same comment. She's tough, and Ann's not a rookie.
Well, I'll tell you what, y'all, gentlemen, I'll tell you what. Warrior and Jimbo and you have gotten together, and it's been a winner here tonight.
Definitely, Warrior Productions and Jimbo Stevens. I mean, he's a great asset, and whenever we said, hey, let's put an excellent card together, he was all about it, and it's going to set the precedent to show people how you put on a boxing production.
Well, the folks here at Coshada said that nothing less than first class would do, and that's what they've gotten.
Without a doubt.
Getting late in this one, and amazingly, Sunshine has, I mean, she's got the character of a judge. She's taking a beating, but I'm going to tell you what, she just will not go down.
She's got a lot of heart, and that's why we picked her to get in there in the ring with her. A lot of intestinal fortitude for the young lady. I mean, hands off to her. She's sticking with her. She's fighting a good fight, and she's not backing up. She's going toe to toe.
Give me your prediction on the main event.
You know what? I kind of stay away from making predictions, but I tell you what, don't leave your television set because you might miss a knockout.
Well, there's been certainly a lot more action here than where it was at Tiger Stadium today.
Without a doubt.
Showcase co-main event here, the co-feature.
It appears that she's growing more confidence as the fight goes on.
Definitely.
What you have here is two champions already in their own right, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're champions, and they know what it takes to be a champion. So when they go in there, they both want to win. You got to like that.
Final seconds ticking by.
We thank you for joining us, and we wish you all the best over here. Certainly put on a good show tonight.
Definitely. Warrior Boxing Productions. We're going to set the stage for everybody. So we look forward to putting on another great show.
Good to meet you.
Tim, you can't ask for a whole lot more a smaller person against one of the biggest, strongest girls in the business.
You're right about that. I haven't ever seen a better female bout in person. Other than I did get a chance to see Janae Martinez and her big bout in Las Vegas where we got to see Christy Martin. You got to say that was on that level.
That was on that. This is on that level, and you had two girls there that were more equal in size than these two. I've been real fortunate. This show's gone well, and I want to send out a plug to one of my mentors, Les Bonanno. He wanted to come see this main event, this championship fight, but he's been having some back problems, and he couldn't make the drive, and we want to wish him well, and we'll have to bring him to Washington Parish where he can watch it on FPTV next week. It's a little shorter drive to Mayberry.
8th round is heating up. Ann Wolfe.
Well, this is living up to its billing, Jimbo, but we're looking at two champions in the ring right now.
Two champions. Dave, Sunshine Fettkether faces some of the same problems as Ann Wolfe does. Nobody in the welterweight division wants to fight her, and now you can see why. This girl moved up 2 weight divisions to fight Ann Wolfe, and I looked high and low for an opponent for Ann Wolfe, and nobody wanted to fight her either. Every time I mentioned who it was, they suddenly came up with an injury.
Well, you sense she's lacking just a little bit on talent tonight, but definitely showing just as much heart and courage in this bout.
Great amount of courage, great amount of intestinal fortitude, and I'm real proud of her. And you will see her on some Bayou promotion cards and probably some more Warriors cards.
Scores at 79-73. Judge Russell McQuinn scores at 77-75. And Judge Corley Johnson scores at 80-72. And Brown Sugar